Hi guys, well, my team talking about Iron Man fans aren't happy, so let's get into it. Welcome back to talking about Iron Man fans aren't happy. Before I do that, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for catching on. Obviously Iron Man is in the MCU. He started the MCU now. We don't know um if he's gonna be in Doomsday or Secret Wars. So before I do, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for catching on. So before I start, I'm not going to include Armor Wars. I'm not going to include Armor. I'm not going to include Ironheart because he doesn't really feature in any of them. I don't think he will. So I think the first thing we saw was the Marvel superheroes. Now we don't know Marvel superheroes. It was basically a TV show. I think it was 65 episodes from 1966, and it was basically about the five Marvel heroes. So you had Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, um, and I think Namor and Thor. And this was the Iron Man one. This was the first time we saw Iron Man. Then then he had a cameo in Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Um, then he was in Fantastic Four, which I'm guessing is the same one from Spider-Man's Amazing Friends. And there was one in 1981 show, which I couldn't find any images, so I decided to just get the Fantastic Four one. Then we did have an animated series, I think in 1996. Um, yeah, 1994 to 1996. It ran for two seasons, 26 episodes. Then we had the Almond Adventures, which was in 2009, so this was right after he was in the MCU. That ran for two seasons and 52 episodes. Then we had an Iron Man video game. I'm only going to keep the first one, and there was an Iron Man 2 video game and a third one. Um, then we had the Avengers video game, which this game's terrible, but yeah. You can tell the designs are kind of like based on the MCU ones, even though they said that it's not. I don't think they are. Um, then we had an Iron Man VR game, which was on the PlayStation. Um, then we have the Ultimate Alliance, which I think this is the Ultimate Alliance story because that was only on the Switch. Um, then we have Marvel Rivals, which I've not played that game. And then they did announce they were going to do an Iron Man game. I think Motive was going to do it. EA Sports was going to do it. I don't think it's out. I don't know when it will be out, but yeah. So now we're pretty much him in the MCU. Now I'm gonna have the Wave one because that one was kind of like an Elseworld, an alternate version. Then first we had Iron Man, which is the first movie of Phase One, and it was the first movie in the MCU, which I like this movie. I still think it holds up, mainly because the suit's practical and not CGI. So it's Iron Man. I do think this is the best one out of the three. Iron Man. Then we had Iron Man 2, which I wasn't a fan of. I feel like there was just too much going on. And I just feel like the story just wasn't that great. I did not like Whiplash. Justin Hammer was good. I liked Brody. I did like Nick Fury, and I did like Black Widow. But I feel overall it just wasn't a good film. And you can tell I think they just wanted to rush this movie out. Then we had Iron Man 3, which I did not like this movie. I did like Aldrich Killian, played by Guy Pearce, and I didn't like the Mandarin. Even though he wasn't the Mandarin, Trevor Slattery. Um, I think it's better than Iron Man 2, but it's not saying much. I just really didn't like Iron Man 3. It made $1 billion because it came after the Avengers. So I think that the movie's fine until the Mandarin reveal, and after that, the movie's just not good. He's barely been in the suit in Iron Man 3, so now I'm gonna go on the other movies he's been in. Now he has a cameo in The Incredible Hulk. This is right after the first Iron Man movie. So I think when people watched this, people thought, "Oh, they're in the same universe," which we didn't know the cinematic universe was at that time. And then, so yeah, and it came in like a month after Iron Man. And then obviously he had a big part in the Avengers. And then Avengers. Then we had Age of Ultron, which I'm not a huge fan of it, but then we had Civil War, which I actually like this movie. I thought it was pretty good. And then we had Homecoming, which he has a big part in. Was the supporting role, Homecoming, and then he's in Infinity War, which I really liked Infinity War, and then we have Endgame, and then that's pretty much it. Now he does appear in Far From Home, but it's basically footage from Civil War, but from like a different angle. I don't know if we'll be in Doomsday and Secret Wars, mainly because Robert Downey Jr. is playing Doctor Doom, so I don't know if he's gonna play Iron Man. Um, It could be an alternate one. It could be Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise was actually supposed to be Iron Man before Robert Downey Jr. I don't think that'll happen as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it with guys. Iron Man. Guys, thank you for watching our video. It's my next one. Bye.